You were right, Joshua. Bodies up ahead.
Is there no peace for a dying man?
What happened here?
The ether floods made savage beasts of my companions. And those faithless orcs. I knew they
Wow.
weren't to be trusted.
It helps if I turn the mic on,
We
doesn't
were
it?
told that they would stay loyal to our cause. Something commanded their loyalty, but it was not us.
It's a wonder they stayed faithful for so long.
Perhaps they sensed our downfall. The king is gone, our nation in ruins. What becomes of us loyal pawns now? Sworn to a shattered throne. Fuck Walud. Fuck the dead king and his god. Fuck this withered shithole. The floods do not affect you. You are a bearer, albeit one who's lost his brand. Pray, hear me, brother. Will you grant this pawn his final wish? Will you lay my dying soul to rest?
Oh my god, he's asking me to kill him. I mean,
Of course.
yes. I'll help.
What do you need?
What do you need?
Finally, some luck. Beyond the castle walls, towards
Okay,
Stonewall,
he's actually asking for something
there's
else.
a forest.
Okay.
Never turn. My parents are buried upon the bluff, nestled amongst the trees. Theirs was the only love I ever knew. I was torn from them in life, but perhaps I can return to them in death. Take my ring. See that it rests beside their bones.
May you find peace at last.
Okay. Yeah. We'll take his ring to his parents' graves. Okay, where's that at? It's up here in Crimson Hollow. Okay. I love the like prelude version that's going on here in the background. Oh.
Don't
Yeah.
tell me. The only way to the capital.
Is through that gate, just as you surmise.
There's an army down there, Joshua.
Yes, but I don't see any dominance.
Well, we've kind of killed them all. Okay. There's a shiny over here on this hill. Let me go check that out. Black blood, okay. Well, hello there.
Turned soldier in sight.
Then we end their suffering.
That's what your dash is when you're equipped with Odin. See, Odin doesn't really do a lot of damage.
You don't think all this
It's for us. I wouldn't put it past Ultima. He's made nothing easy so far.
New enemies approach. Okay.
Can you go on?
I have a choice.
Okay then.
Joshua, this one's bigger than the others.
And Nina, by the look of it.
Okay. Those are mines, I think. Booyah.
I can't go on.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need something other than Odin. Because he's fun, but it doesn't have the damage output. Which is what I was really seeing yesterday in the fight with the,
Not an unturned.
Nice, switch these up right now. I don't know, we'll switch this back to Titan.
Soldier inside.
And it locks me in combat, okay.
Stay down. Farewell.
They've been out? No. Okay. Yeah, I lose too much of Clive's moveset to be in Odin form.
You don't think all of this
It's for us. I wouldn't put it past Ultima. He's made nothing easy so far.
There we go. Oh, we got one guy all the way back down here.
Farewell. Joshua, can you go on?
do I have a choice?
Okay, take the measurement down first.
Thanks, boy. It's over.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna step away from Odin at the end of this one. Booyah.
Joshua, this one's bigger than the others.
And Mina, by the look of it. It's all ready.
Oh my god. The thing about Odin's move is it takes so long to wind up and you can't get touched. Like doing the entire time. Let's roll ready. Here we go. Booyah. Okay, I think I'm definitely going to be redesigning this thing around skills other than Odin. Because I don't like how much damage I'm losing having Odin.
We can rest here if you like.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Okay. Phoenix. Like, I think Phoenix Titan Shiva is still like my best options here. For abilities. I'm gonna bring back Scarlet Cyclone and Mesmerize, I think. Because I know I want Flames of Rebirth there. And I want Diamond Dust here. We'll take Earth and Fury and Judgment Bolt. Here on Titan, but oh no. I'll take Judgment Bolt here. And Raging Fist here. definitely gonna take Scarlet Cyclone there. But Earth and Fury... It does do a fair bit of damage. I do like this Raging Fist technique though. I feel like these two combo together really well. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll stick with this loadout for right now. Where am I? I need Phoenix. What's the destination nearby? I potion and 2 potions. Okay, oh. Right here. It's right here. Here we go.
Look, Clive.
By the Founder. The place is a fortress.
Never stopped us before. Crichton Hollow. Okay, this is a place here. Okay.
No villagers. No knights. Not even any bodies. One could almost believe the whole kingdom had turned to Kashik.
Alright. My
Good girl.
Chocobo is gonna help me spot my
Run like the wind.
victorious monster target, which may be this guy right here.
You deserve a rest.
It is. Baigu. Okay.
That's no ordinary code.
Gotcha. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay. He has a super hit. Okay.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, wait, he's just right here. Okay.
Nothing.
You missed.
Let's try.
Oh, that hurt.
There's a good boy.
Come on, you.
Let's roll that. That's better.
Gotcha.
Control ready.
Here we go.
Too slow. Let's try.
Booyah. Ow.
I needed that. Let's roll ready. That's better. Get him. Too slow.
Booyah. There we got the stagger. Bringing in the damage.
Enough.
Ding. Booyah. Got him. I'm getting the swing of the combat back. Here we go.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
All right.
Come
Now
on.
we have our little side
Run
quest
like the
over
wind.
here. How do we get up to this mountain top here? Up here? It glitched out. That explains that. Okay. Okay. Parents' grave. Okay, well, where's the parents' grave? So it says it's right here, but it doesn't tell me like where. Oh, okay, here it is.
He'll be able to see all the way to stone here.
If there is a stone here at the end of the day.
As fine a resting place as any man could hope for. Reunited with those he loves at last.
Clutch mine, okay. Can I not go that way? I guess I can't go that way, okay. Back this way. Yeah, I can go this way. But not that way, okay.
Quiet. Have care.
So it won't let me just like jump off a cliff. Okay. There's something else down here. Well then. What say we just go straight there?
Does it bother you that we haven't heard a single human sound?
Everything about this place bothers me.
And this whole part of it is aether flooded. Vitigrass. Vitigrass? Is it vitigrass? Is that how you say that? The last one, huh?
The calm before the storm.
There's only one way into that city. Across the bridge. Through the main gate. Right into the midst of whatever is left of the late King's army. Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Has anything opened up anywhere else in the world? I don't think it has. But I am going to take this moment to go back here and stock up on potions.
Clive,
Karen.
if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Wonder if any more marks have appeared.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Oh, they have not. Okay. Okay. Back to Drake's spine. Here we go. Stone here. The kingdom of Waloed. Hey, look, there's a convenient hole in the gate for us to walk through. Well, that's promising.
What the hell happened here? I dare not think. A stroke of good fortune, perhaps?
Just the framing of that shot.
I hope you're right.
A good fortune.
So do I.
And there's a dead body ducked front and center. Streets of Madness. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, wait a minute. Look, we knocked his ass off the side of the tower. Unless they were saying we were fighting up top, and he fell from up top down to that bottom part. But I don't remember going up top. But then we were kind of all over the place when we were fighting Odin, so we could have kicked him off the top of the.
Ether has claimed them all. Let's see that we're not next.
Come in close. Let's have a little fire party here. Who's next? But since then, we have now, to kind of give you a little update, you're still about the start of the stream. This is where I ended the stream last night, not long after you left, I think. And then I went here, and then I went here, and I did a side quest where I had to take a ring to a guy's parents' grave, and I got the last mark that was hiding around here. And then we just walked all the way over here to the kingdom, and it appears everybody is dead in the kingdom. And I've switched my abilities back off of Odin, because the Odin stuff is cool, but he just doesn't do enough damage. And I like having damage. That is a cool shot. Man, this game is just beautiful. So, it's coming. Oh, great, it's a behemoth.
That's a behemoth. Who would be mad enough to tame such a beast?
No dirty underwear yet.
Stand back.
it comes.
Okay, so it's got meteor.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Okay. Oh, that's an attack, okay.
That's better. This should help.
Comments. Okay.
Help me, boy. I needed that.
Oh, those are heat sinking, so I have to constantly be dodging. I still don't know what the attack pattern on that thing is.
Let's try.
Aha!
Let's try.
Okay. That's our stack. Okay. Okay. Ecliptic meteor. That doesn't sound good.
No! Stand back! I'll conjure a ward. Joshua!
He can do it, I can do it, right?
Desperate times.
Clive, no!
Trust me. I'm your shield, remember?
Oh, it's a tap. I'm so dabbing.
I think this might be a job for everything!
Why would you turn to him, brother? When we fight together.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, tap.
That wasn't too bad.
That was just the beginning.
Not good. Over here! You're all ready. Slow. That's better.
There we go.
Too slow.
Ah, I hate those dash moves.
Nice try.
Ah,
Too slow.
gotcha.
Nice try.
Gotcha again. Okay. Come on.
Come on. Nice try.
Booyah. Got the stagger. And now bring the damage. Okay.
I failed.
Ah. Whenever you touch any part of that hurricane, it automatically does all of your life and damage.
Just the one of you, eh?
Okay. this? Here.
Nice try.
And there's a stagger. Now, bring in the damage. You're at 0 HP, come on. Like the whole last few minutes of that fight, dude was on 0 HP. My phone thing has died. I need to turn that back on. Behemoth Shackle.
Quickly, before we're cut off for good.
If it is like the others, the entrance to the inner sanctum will be at the foot of the crystal. We're almost there.
This is our recovery hallway here. I'm going to activate this. Booyah. What do we got here? Okay. Deeper into the castle we shall
How do
go.
we get through that?
Google has an idea.
This
Ah.
gate here is open.
Oh look, more bad guys. Let us burninate the countryside. Stop moving! This way. What do we got? Boxes anywhere? Boxes? Come on. Enemies from over here? Ah, yes. Let us just chill for a minute. Booyah. Okay, before I came down here, I thought I saw something up here in the other direction.
Enough of you, are there? It's over.
Ooh, I found the box. Ooh, a box. Okay. There's this whole back alleyway place over here. Okay. But that begs the question is what's this way? Oh, this is where I came in. Right. So I came in, and I saw the guys over there where I just came from. I wonder if that stone thing will happen to Clive. It won't happen to Clive. We've already been told that he is immune to the crystal's curse. It's part of the thing about him being Mythos and being Ultima's vessel is that he's immune to the curse.
Not what I was expecting.
Look, I am trying to do something here. Here we go. You want that mad stagger damage? Called it's coming. Booyah. Where do we go? That way.
Once we step onto that bridge, we'll be easy targets.
I mean, if you say so.
Then we better move quickly. Don't get surrounded.
So I took all of them out except for the one guy who blasted me in the back, and then Joshua just roasted him. Ow.
You're finished.
Ow. There's the stagger. And here comes the damage. Oh, he's done. Got a lot of money, that one.
Through the castle, then.
I don't see any other way.
Oh, this couldn't possibly be a trap. Ooh, Will of Light. Okay. Why is the castle confusing? Well, I guess because it's a castle. Okay. Haha. Okay. Oh, I guess we're still going up. Oh yeah, that's right, we're going up to that bridge. Oh, well, this doesn't look ominous at all. Oh look, an Akashic coral.
Ultima's corruption knows no bounds. We cannot allow it to spread any further.
Too slow. You're finished.
Enemy slain. Booyah. Aha, right through here. Get down here, a box. Ooh. Now that's a random Final Fantasy amount of gil right there. The first box I've seen all game that had that much gil in it. Where do I go? Oh. This way. Joshua, you're about to fall off and die there, boy. That way? Nope, this way. Oh, specters. Well, we want to kill all these guys. Aha, okay. Torgal, the MVP of knowing where to go. Oh, here we go. Bing. Oh, look.
So many. Focus, Joshua. We're not done yet.
Oh. Booyah. Okay, we got whatever that was. Got one over here and one over there. You bloody hides. And the potion. Who do we got? That way. Aha.
Let's hope this works.
That is a fancy gate. Oh. I can't beat two of your minions.
Clive.
Of course there's more. There's always fucking more.
Oh, okay.
Guess we're all ready.
Okay. Let's open up some damage on this guy. Booyah! Are there more? Of course there's more. Ding! Enemy slain. I love the combat in this game. It is so much fun.
There's no end to them. The whole bloody army's here. Stand back, Joshua. I'm summoning Ifrit.
Stop, Clive! You mustn't. We still have a long way to go. If you tap your strength here, you'll have none left to destroy the heart.
Then you'd rather die?
Okay, here's Mid. She's making the hole.
Jill.
She's not alone.
I love the heroic FF theme kicked up in the background there. Suckin did such a beautiful job with the music in this game.
Surprised to see us.
How did you?
Gav. He told us exactly where you'd be. Even sniffed out a crack in the castle wall. And when we saw the heavens come crashing down, we had no choice but to believe him. It's been quite a day.
To what do we owe this honor?
A debt I would see repaid.
Prince Dion. It's good to see you well.
So, this must be Ifrit. Your uncle bade me give you a message. Listen to your heart. It will guide your steel true. Your father would expect no less. That is all.
Thank you.
For everything, Your Highness.
Dion, please.
You do realize the only thing we've freed so far is this wall from its foundations, right?
Hey, Goots is here.
The ladyship's quite finished.
Well said, Gav. We have work to do.
The Avengers assemble. Yes. Yes, I'm all for that. Oh, Goots is here because he's at the store.
Supposes out I can say to make you change your mind. So I'll just tell you to stay safe. Nan won't take kindly to losing her best customer, especially after letting us carry all this stuff all the way to Ash.
And we wouldn't want to anger old Nan.
You mean, you'll buy some at us?
Of course. Alright, but first, quick break. 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Alrighty. I forgot to do that. Okay.
You want us to make you something?
The big hammer. Oh. Okay.
Is all done then? No.
We want potions.
Is there else you need? Righto, here you go. Is there else you need? Thank you.
I mean,
Is there else you need?
I think I can afford a last elixir.
All done then.
If Sid were here today, I reckon he'd be proud of you, Clive.
He'd be proud of us all.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't have made it this far without you, Torgal.
I know. I love Torval. He's awesome.
Each parting brings the hope of reunion. I missed you, Clive.
I missed you too.
There is still much I would learn of your tale, once this day is done. Until then, all who might come between me and such knowledge shall answer to my spear.
I do not envy them.
That was well said. I like Dion.
You see, Clive, we're not alone. If we are to win the day, we must all play our part. And ours. Ours lies beyond those doors.
At once.
We fought long and hard for this moment. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye.
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
Well, look who it is.
Welcome, sons of fire.
I'm getting mad Vecna vibes from that guy.
Come back.
What?
Joshua! Joshua! Wake up!
Clive, is that you? This isn't stone here.
No, it is not. This Memoria?
Welcome to our darkness.
A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them, all of them, as fate has seen fit to deliver you home. Consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him, and we leave.
I don't know if it's gonna be that easy. The interdimensional rift. Okay. I mean, this is a place here.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning. When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish.
Okay.
Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
Okay.
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
Yes. Very much exposition. Okay, that's our next way up. So this is our next exposition.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow. Valisthea. There would the true work begin. For the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution. The illness having spread to every organ, there was but one escape from this fate: to start afresh.
We the new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his God awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
Okay. This feels like Memoria in Final Fantasy IX.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his God's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore.
Torgal is getting tired of the talking.
Magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind, just unwilling to admit the truth. That we're one and the same.
Yeah?
Is that
Ifrit, or what's left of him?
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them, and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do, why we nursed you and fed you, as your own mother should have. And now that you are fully grown, our Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
To right your wrongs. If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
Here we go. Oh, okay.
My friends, my family. We have all suffered, all fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore. It's ours.
Bow down, offenders, hearts disdained.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to use a high potion there. You missed. Gotcha. Ah.
That's better.
Booyah. Here we go.
Such foul attaint may not be sublimed through game standing.
What?
Only with heads hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition. In fitting season shall we reap our harvest.
Nice try.
Gotcha.
All yours, Torgal. You're a fine hound.
Ravaga.
Know your insignificance.
Ow. I missed that ever so slightly.
Not good. That's better. All yours, Torgal.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Gifted this chance, and still you would
Phase
raise
3.
your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us.
It wouldn't be the first time. Let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable.
Deliverance,
Surrender
huh?
the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us.
Gotcha. Oh. Okay, we want to... Okay. We will put this here. Pop this. Here we go. Ding! Ultima vanquished. Yep. We just killed God. That's... Again. How many times have we killed God in Final Fantasy at this point? Was it like 16?
At last, for countless generations, have we awaited this moment.
Well, of course it's not over.
Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try. So why not leave it all behind?
Leave it all.
Notice Joshua didn't say anything. What are they saving him for?
Clive!
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away?
Just go away.
Clive! Clive! None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Come. Remember who you are.
Clive.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield. Look, Ultima.
Okay. Wow. I'm being all quiet now because I'm like...
here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Did I do that? Sorry. Ashes to ashes. And we're still stuck in here. Okay.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up. Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave this place.
Okay. How do we do that? Torgal, found the exit yet?
And once again, does my creation stray from the path laid before it? Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin, does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Muthos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering.
Twinside, the Holy Empire of Sanbarek.
And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to wake you. And back to their origin.
Okay.
The bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's new.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Look over there, dude.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill! Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here. Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship! I will be with you anon. Thank you.
See, he's just got his killing spree going on, and he doesn't want to drop that multiplier. That's what's happening there. Just had to get that one last kill-tacular in. Okay then. Alright, now I got this. Okay. Back to the hideaway. Back to their origin.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
New items available at Karen's Toll. New crafting recipe available at the Black Hammer. Let's see what that is.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be?
Okay. Some bracelets +1. Do I need... Okay, well, let's...
No scratches, right?
Take the sun bracelets, because they're better than what I've got. Okay, well, we'll make the defender.
Last you a good while.
And then... Defender +2. I need... Oh, I actually need more clutch mine. Okay. Oh, for the sun bracelet +2.
My best work, but it'll do.
I can do that. But I actually need clutch mine.
Anything else?
I wonder if I can buy that from Karen's Toll.
Clive. Go on then.
Ooh, I can. Okay. So let's just buy up like 20 more of these.
It'd better all be here.
And then we'll improve the
So what do I owe you on
the
that?
defender sword I got.
Well, St. Fornian, do you? Yeah, that should do you. Anything else?
There we go. And now,
Still alive,
fill
are
up the
ya?
potions.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
There's something about it.
Alright. Let's talk to Otto.
Still alive, I see. Something
Yes.
tells me that I saw on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
Pissed off, God.
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
Not really that long of a story. Pissed off God. Now he's made a evil crystal palace.
Is this everyone?
I think it's everyone who cares.
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archaea above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
Okay, there's a whole lot of not good going on.
It's all right.
Nothing about this is alright.
When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we gonna manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
Let's go speak with Joshua. Oh, here he is.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is, if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are. And what of my wings?
Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
Yes.
It is.
3 of them did it.
But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
That is a very interesting point. Even if Bahamut doesn't submit to Dion,
we can speak of debts.
Bahamut is still very pissed at Ultima.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Well, she can fly too. Just saying. I need to talk to this thing. There are way more things in here than what I thought was going to be in here. Where's Jill? Jill is over here. Oh, she's on my balcony. One letter. While the going was slow, and not without the occasional run-in with some straggling orc, I saw Edda back safe to the Shadow Coast, where Mid was waiting kindly with the Enterprise. On the voyage home, I like to think the poor lass opened up a little, telling us about her life and the life she wants for her baby, but I suppose it's up to us now to make certain the little one gets it. Okay. Hello, Jill.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end. For better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
Okay, so all the last rank of side quests have appeared, it looks like. In a mood. You haven't noticed your poor hound cell spends all of his time of late on the rear deck whimpering like Gav in his cups. Something right, my gut tells me it had nothing to do with the supply of antelope bones. Okay.
What is it this time, Torgal?
More than words. Search of a lost home. Looked as I am to add to your burdens, I would ask your aid in a personal matter, albeit one that may be beneficial to your cause, or Exist ancient texts deemed so injurious to modern thought that mere possession is deemed a crime. There was a chance encounter with one such tome, from a distance, that sparked within me the scholastic curiosity which burns to this very day. I wish to enlist your aid in reclaiming that text, should you require further incentive. Know that I am willing to offer compensation for services rendered. Okay. An inconvenient truth,
Tells me this is
really?
no mere adventure story.
No, it's about global warming. There are so many side quests. Everybody has a side quest. Look, Oprah is here handing out side quests. So can you get a side quest? And you get a side quest?
It's him, I tell you. The Crown Prince.
Hello, Uncle. Three's Company.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
Yes.
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
I mean, I guess.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No. Thank you, Clive.
Three's Company. Okay. Joshua has a side quest.
Ah, Clive.
Where there's a will.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will, or something akin to it.
His will? How? Where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Of course.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
Ah, okay. Doris has a side quest.
Sid, do you have a moment?
Yes.
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid,
we could just call her L.
I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers
yeah,
from traveling
I
to
hope
Waleed,
so too.
I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Yes.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
We're gonna go get them.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Nobody's tool. Okay. Oh.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
Probably.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Cursebreakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So
I have not yet found the dirty underwear.
One can never
but
have too
I am
many
looking.
Scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Trial and error.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Okay, I've got 2 more quests floating around over there somewhere. Something upstairs. I didn't know there was an upstairs from here.
What
What do you think happened to Miss Midadol? I heard you...
What's up, kids?
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Midadol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
And when she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonear.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Midadol's inventions.
What?
Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Midadol back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Aiming high. Okay.
Miss Shirley says your books made quite an impression on me.
Ah. There's an upstairs to this place that I don't even think I knew about. Was this always here? There always been this place up here.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
I'll go.
You are a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Badbach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace.
Vida Grace.
In a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Litany of errors. Okay. Is that all of the side quests in this area? Okay. Aha, yeah. So I need to go down and speak with Vivian about the map. And then there's probably side quests in other cities around the world. I wonder how many quests I can hold at once.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. Yes. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated. Clive, what is it that you wish to learn?
Okay.
Study it well, Clive.
We've spent so much time as old Clive. I was not expecting
Thus ends today's lesson.
like that much of all of this to play out in like this era. Okay. We have to speak with Harpocrates.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
And you seek a rare gem indeed.
Oh.
One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Yes.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets, a clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies.
Intenebration?
One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers, a tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword.
Not anymore.
Lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait.
Huh.
I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Okay.
I was wondering when next you'd visit.
Yes.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
7.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Okay. Looks like we've got a bunch of stuff. Barnabas's mother. Continent. Drake Horn. War of the Magi. Sickle of Malleus.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
As Mythos. Okay. There's still people we haven't met. Who is this? Yes, the old school animation, unlike the little pixel guys, I approve. And I am hoping to have Final Fantasy 16 done by Friday. There's a place I haven't been, okay. Couple of places. But this weekend, I want to have a special on Saturday and Sunday where I'm going to be making perlers. And I think I've decided on the first couple of patterns I'm going to make. There's quite a few locations that I still need to brave here. But I'm thinking like some of them are definitely going to be like the little guys from Final Fantasy 16 here. Because I want to start making Final Fantasy characters. And it seems Clive and Jill and Torgal would be a great start. But then I'm also going to start making other VTubers that I like. Right? Because a lot of them have like little pixels designs. And I am a big fan of HoloLive, particularly Hollow Stars. And so I'm going to also make the Tempest boys as perlers. So I'm thinking for each stream, I know I could get at least 2 perlers made, maybe 3. So I'm looking at making one of the Hollow Stars people, then a Final Fantasy character, and then maybe an item. Defeat Risen, Shiva, Odin, the Infernal Icon. Chimeras. laboratories. Behemoth. Okay. But yeah, like I might make little like Harpocrates.
Did you learn everything you needed?
What I need to get like a good
Knowledge hoarded.
source
His
of
knowledge go safely.
these little pixel guys right there. Nobody's really ripped them or recreated them on the internet yet, so I may end up having to do that myself. More than words. And aiming high. Let's go to, I think, journal. Where's more than words? Okay. Now we picked up all the quests here. Let's see what other quests we have around the world. Which is with this guy right here.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
There are 3. Under new management 2. The Dalmatian Republic has lines in the sand and duty undying 2. Okay. Well, let us travel out here and collect these.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Oh, that recruit testing's going on up here.
I would
Okay.
speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now. Your town needs you.
Hello, Isabel.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
I do.
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications.
Okay.
The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizen's watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you?
Die a horrible
Philippe told me
flaming
he
death.
had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals.
Okay.
Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong.
It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
That's not going to end well.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Okay. Under new management 2. Okay. Okay, so we got Tabor and Dalamil. We got new items.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay.
Come again.
Aha. Oh, Joshua's here. Oh, did he come with me? Okay, what we got?
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous. Cyril, you found a letter from father? Yes, I have it here.
Oh, I gotta do this before I get that quest.
If you would do us the honor, my lord.
Okay. I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way, it shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love, the faith, and the faith that I hold for both of you. Your father.
An inheritance?
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of? His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there.
His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Okay, but now
Lord
Cyril
Douglas,
has another
if you have a moment.
quest for us.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
Okay.
But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Duty Undying 2. Alright. Okay.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the Third Chair first, shall we?
Okay. We got that. We got quests all over here. And one more to pick up right here. What do we got? Ah, Tabor looks like.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The Hideaway.
Of course.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men.
Thank you.
The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
All right.
You have...
So, on this exciting note, is where I'm actually going to call the stream for today. So what I'm going to do is drop a save. Back to their origin. And I'm going to come back tomorrow, and we're going to finish up all of these side quests and get all of the marks, because I think the next and final wave of marks is going to appear after I have all of these side quests completed. And then on Friday, we finish Final Fantasy VI. So I want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Nari out.